Hello, class. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Can you hear me clearly? All right, that's great. Hello, everyone. Okay, so before we start our discussion, let's have a prayer first. Okay, may I call on Miss Kim? Kindly, please lead our prayer. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you so much for that, Miss Kim. Okay, class. So welcome to my virtual class. Before I start my discussion, I just want to ask, how are you, everyone? How was your Monday? I'm sorry. How was your Saturday and Sunday rest? Hmm? I see. Okay, yes, Anne. It seems like you're saying something. Okay. That's great. I am glad that you are great and you have an ice cream together with your parents on your weekend. Okay, that's great then. All right, so so before we start our discussion, I have it here. Hold on. What? Hmm. Okay, so before we start our discussion, I actually have here a little activity that I created for everyone, and I am hoping that everyone will participate. Okay, am I clear with that? All right, thank you. All right, so we have here this activity entitled Find Me, Match Me. Okay, so the mechanics of this game, as we have here are two boxes wherein you can see on the left side and on the right side. So on the left side box, you will see there the 1 to 5 number or words. So that is the words wherein you will be looking its meaning. So where can we see the meaning? So we can see the meaning on the right side of the backs. So you can see there are many words, correct? So you will be getting the appropriate word that is the meaning of the specific word that we can see on the left side backs. Is there any question regarding the activity or about the mechanics? Okay, no one. So that's great. I am hoping that everyone understand the mechanics. Well, that is just easy. And also, guys, if you have a questions, don't hesitate to raise it or just comment it on the box if you have a problem on your mic or if your data is low. But I'm sorry, if your data is slow. Okay, don't hesitate. I'm not going to hit you. Just raise your concern, okay? Am I clear with that? That's great then. That's great that I am clear. Okay, so we have here the first word, which is wailing. May I call on... Okay, so Teo is raising. Yes, Teo. Okay, may I know what is your answer in the number one, the wailing? All right, so your answer is hope. Okay, that is the great. That's great, guys. Because that is the correct answer. So next is we have here the number two, which is Herculean. Can someone tell me what is the meaning of Herculean? Yes, Christian is raising her hand. Yes, Christian. All right. So your answer is hard. Yes, that is correct. The answer is hard. Very good. Okay, so number 3, we have here the immense. Can someone tell me what is their answer in number 3? All right, so Joanna is raising her hand. Okay, yes, Joanna, what is your answer in number 3? Torn? Mm-hmm. Nice try. I appreciate that. But okay, let's go on. Jade. Yes, what is your answer in number 3? Chip? Okay. How about you, Mary Joy? Do you agree with them? That is the correct answer? No? Alright, to me, I know what is the answer, please. Alright, very good. The correct answer is huge. Okay, so those people, nice try. I really still appreciate that one. Don't worry, okay? Okay, so the correct answer is huge. Okay, so for number 4, we have here the rigid. Brittany, yes, what is your answer in number 4? It's firm. Very good. That is firm. And we have here the number 5. Can someone tell me? All right, so the correct answer is. Oh, by the way, what's your name? The one who answered me. Oh, your name is Rose. Thank you so much for that, Rose. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So the answer or your answer is torn, and the correct answer is torn. Very good. All right. So I actually appreciated that everyone is uh particip- participated, or everyone participated in our activity. I appreciate that one, everyone. I am okay. Kindly give yourself a virtual round of applause. Yay! Okay, so we have here the reflection time. What have you learned in that activity? Can someone tell me? Just I will be choosing the top 3 most people who wanted to share their thoughts. Okay, the top 3 chosen one that was chosen by our divine is okay. Teo, what is your reflection on the activity that we just did? Okay. That's great. So it enhances your vocabulary because those words you're not familiar with that. Okay, that's nice. That's a good reflections. Okay, how about you, Andre? Okay, that's great. That's a good observation as well, and I'm glad that that was your reflection on our activity today. Okay, yes, it's true that committing mistake is actually fine. At least at the end of the day, we actually learn, correct? All right. So let's not be ashamed that we commit a mistake because mistake means we are trying. Thank you for that, Andrew. I really appreciate that one. And our last one, yes, Lanilay. Yes, I see. Okay, thank you as well. Okay, so that's a great reflection too. I am actually glad that your reflection is actually from. It seems like your reflection is from within. Like you really learned a lot from our uh activity earlier, and I am happy with that. Okay, you guys are so wonderful. Okay, so what is actually our topic for today, why we have that kind of activity. Before we tackle on that, let's first know our virtual class rules. So we have here the number one, which is be on time. Okay, let's not be Filipino time. All right. So I'm actually one of this person that do the uh, Philippine time. But right now, I am practicing it because I tell you guys that is not really help us for our life as we go on or as we improve ourselves. Yeah, so we must be on time. Don't worry, this link or the link that I have given you, it's actually available already before the start. I mean, 30 minutes before the start of our class. So you can enter before our start of our class, which is what time is that? Which is which is 11 a.m. Yeah, correct? Okay, perfect. So next one is microphone off as long as you are not saying something. Okay, so everyone um will will off their mic. But if you wanted to say something or if you wanted to participate, just kindly open your mic and just say, permission to speak, man. Okay, so I will be able to acknowledge um your your saying or what you will say. Okay, what you will be sharing. So we have here number three is camera on. All right, so we must be open if our net is stable. I would really appreciate it if your camera is on, so I will know that you are there. Okay, because if I don't see you, I feel like I'm alone right here speaking to nobody. Are you nobody, guys? Of course not. Correct. That's great. Okay, so number four, participate. Because when we participate, that will make, I know, sometimes our class becomes boring. And I've been there. But you know what, class? I've realized that when we participate, that is the time wherein our class will not be boring. So it's really up to you guys. This is sharing. So if I am trying to not make our class not boring, of course you should do your part or job as well on your end. You should participate when I speak, like when I am asking a question, you should answer because that's the time I know that you're there, and I really appreciate the people who will really participate. Mm-hmm. Am I clear with that? All right, great. Okay, so number five, respect everyone. You should always respect everyone regarding of our despite of having a different opinion, we should not laugh. Okay, for example, that our classmate has a different opinion than us, we should not say okay she's wrong because we have a different opinion. We should always respect everyone. Okay, so actually, there's other way on respecting everyone. Okay, so of course, we need to listen to them. Do you know how it feels when no one is listening to you when you're speaking? It's actually sad, correct? It makes your heart like that's really sad because no one is listening to me. Like it's like you if you don't listen to your classmate, it's like you are trying to invalidating their opinion or their thoughts, correct? And no one wanted to be invalidated. Correct? So you should not do that to your classmate too. Okay, so listen attentively. Okay, am I clear with these rules? Am I clear? And also, guys, and also, class, I wanted to add something. If you are going to your I'm sorry. Oh yeah. So if you are going to do something, um kindly put down or kindly comment it down on our comment section so I can see that what's the reason why when I what's the reason if I will be calling you and you're not going to talk on your end? So I will know the reason why you can say your thought like that. Okay, so kindly um update me. I know I'm not your bebe, but I wanted to have an update what's happening on your end so I can see that everyone is there. Okay. All right. Great. Okay. So we have here. All right. Since I've already tackled to you the I've already tackled to you our virtual class rules, and um let's go to the topic for today of or the heart of our discussion. So we have here the context clues. All right. When we hear the word context clues, what do we actually mean by that? Okay, just any opinion. There is no right or wrong about this one. That's just your opinion because we will be tackling about that and we will see if that is correct or not. Okay? Let's not be afraid to have a mistake. Everyone is fine. Okay, just be comfortable with me. Okay, yes, Andre. Okay, that's great. So, like what you've mentioned earlier, so this is the most practical way to build vocabulary. Correct. That is very good. That's um that's awesome. I appreciate that one, Andre. So we have here I actually have here a meaning of context clues, which is I'm sorry. Can someone please read it for me? Yes, Janelle. Okay, thank you so much for that. So, yeah, actually, that is the meaning um of the clue, context clue rather. So, Andre said earlier was correct, right? So context clues are hints that found within a sentence. So learning the meaning of a word through its use in a sentence or paragraph is the most practical way to build vocabulary um, since a dictionary is not always available when a reader encounters an unknown word, correct? So a reader must be aware that many words have several possible meanings. Only by being sensitive to the circumstances in which a word is used can the reader decide upon an appropriate definition to fit the context, correct? And we have here that a reader should rely on context clues when an obvious clue to meaning is provided or when only a general sense of the meaning is needed for the reader's purposes. So context clues should not be relied upon when the precise meaning is required. When clues suggest several possible definitions, when nearby words are unavailable, and when the unknown words is common one that will be needed again. So in these cases, a dictionary should be consulted. Okay, am I clear with that, with this one? Mhm. Right. Okay. We actually have here a different types of context clues. I have here, I just took a five types. Actually, there are a lot of types of context clues, but these are the mostly or the common things that we can see that on or these are the common types that we really need to know. So we have here the definition, explanation, clues. So can someone please read that for me? Yes, Angel. Mm, Thank you so much for that, Angel. I really appreciate that one. So when we say definition, explanation, clues, so this is the new term may be formally defined or sufficient explanation may be given within the sentence or in the following sentence. So clues to definition include that is, commas, dashes, and parentheses. Mm-hmm. So um, we have here an example. Haberdashery, which is a store that sells men's clothing, is becoming more common today. That's the haberdashery, which is a store. If you can see there that the meaning of haberdashery, there's a meaning after that, correct? Which is a store that sells men clothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the correct one. So, can someone give me an example about that one? Yes, Mary. Okay, thank you for that, Mary. So your example is his emaciation, that is, his skeleton-like appearance was frightening to see. So, yeah, we can see there that so Mary is trying to tell us that in her example that his emaciation, which is he defined it as the skeleton-like appearance, correct? So that's correct, Mary. Thank you for that example. And actually, I have here another example. So the Dean, a short steam clay pipe, is found in Irish folk tale. So the Duchess setting off a short steam clay pipe. So it pointed out the definition of the Dean, correct? I clear with that. Is there any question regarding this context clues? In this type of context clue. Don't be shy. That's a question, okay? Okay, no one. Okay, thank you for answering that one. Okay, let's proceed now to the other type. So the other type, which is the restatement synonym clue. So sometimes it says here that sometimes a hard word or phrase is said in simple way. So can someone I'm sorry, can someone please read the example for me? Yes, Joan. Thank you so much for that. So the reader may discover the meaning of an unknown word because it repeats an idea expressed in familiar word nearby. So synonyms are words with the same meaning or the word that has a connection with each other. So like what we have here example. Mm-hmm. So we have here that the explanation is actually in there. We're in the haberdashery. Um, the haberdashery. Uh, I'm sorry. So Lou is actually finding a suit. So she went to the haberdashery. We're in the haberdashery, like what we have earlier. That is the meaning of um the men's clothes, correct? So that's why she went there. Do we have any example aside from this one? Yes, Anna. Okay, thank you so much for that, Anna. So your example is the mountain pass was a tortoise road, winding and twisting like a snake around the trees of the mountainside. Oh, that's correct. I mean, I like how you I like how you construct your sentence in this one. So um it seems like the tortoise means winding and twisting. That correct? Which is we can actually notice that one in her sentence. Class, are you with me or are you still with me? All right, great. So yes, that is winding and twisting. Can you observe something on her on her example? Okay, that's great. So you understand the meaning of this context clue. So we can observe there that it just a restatement as the root of the of this context. Correct? Okay, perfect. So we have here the number three, which is the contrast antonym clues. Okay, can someone please read the meaning of this for me? Yes, Charlotte. Thank you so much for that, Charlotte. So the antonyms are words with opposite meaning. So an opposite meaning context clue contrasts the meaning of an unfamiliar word with the meaning of a familiar terms. Words like although, however, and but may signal contrast clues. That is correct. And we have here the example wherein um, Lou wanted to go to the haberdashery but Anne wanted to shop at the boutique. So, uh, so it says here, or the explanation here says that the signal word but tells the signal word bat. You can see it here, the bat. There, can you see it? This one, bat. Tells that the reader, tells the reader that an opposite thought is going to be stated. So we know that the haberdashery is a men's, it's selling a men's clothes, and at the boutique, we mostly see that it sells a women's clothes. Correct? Mm-hmm. Thank you for answering yes for me. Uh, okay, so we have here, or I will be giving another example. So, um, when the light brightens, the pupil of the eye contract. However, when it grows darker, they dilate or dilate rather. Can someone tell me where is the contrast there or the antonym clue? Okay, okay. Olivia is racing. Yes, Olivia. Very good. So, um, because of the word um because of the word contract there, you can see the opposite meaning or the antonym or the contrast word uh, of this sentence, correct? Wherein it says that dilate rather, dilate. Mhm. Okay, so next is for our fourth context clues. Okay, this is our fourth type. So inference, general context clues. So sometimes a word or phrase is not immediately clarified within the same sentence. Relationships are not directly apparent or inferred or implied. The reader must look for clues within, before, and after the sentence in which the word is used. Can someone please read for me the example? Yes, Liam. You're raising your hand. You're so advanced, and I really like that. Okay, can you please read that one for me? Okay, great. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so it says here that okay, so the haberdashery was Lou's favorite place. He loved shopping for nice suits. The people who worked there were so kind and helpful. So the so we can see there the before and after sentences. So uh, uh it imp- it implies there the word who worked there were so kind and helpful. So that is the after Lou went to the shopping or when after she went to the haberdashery, correct? So can someone give me another example? Okay, Liam. Oh, all right. Yes, Liam, you're raising your hand again. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much for that. So, what do you think there is the inference clue? Okay, very good. So the word vapi there and the word I was bored every minute. So Liam's example is a good one wherein he said again, I will be saying that again, okay? So she told her friend, I'm through with blind dates forever. What a dull evening. I was bored every minute. That's correct. And the conversation was absolutely vapid. So the word vapid there means uninteresting, wherein we can see there that I was bored every minute, correct? So that is the inference play. But is everyone still with me or are you following me? Just tell me if I am fast and we need to slow it down. Okay, it's fine, ma'am. Okay, great. So you can follow me, correct? Am I clear? Okay, that's great. Okay, so we have here the last one, five types of context clues. So we have here the number five, punctuation. Readers can also use clues of punctuation and type style to infer meaning, such as quotation marks showing the word has a special meaning, dashes, parentheses, or bracket enclosing a definition, and italic showing the word will be defined. We have here an example. So, can someone please read this one for me? Okay, I want to hear it from Mary because our example right now is for Mary. Let's pretend that you are actually I actually okay, Mary. Okay, thank you so much for reading that one. So we have here the Mary retained kept the deed to her mother's house. Okay. I'm sorry, it should be the retained kept should be in a bolder part, but I apologize. I seems like I have not able to edit that one. So retained and kept should be in bold, but you can see that. But let's just imagine that it's in bold. So uh why did I mention that one? So to make a reader or to you guys to be aware that that is the part wherein it's important term. Okay? Am I clear with that? Great. Okay. So next is we have here. Okay. Today we are going to tackle a story. Last time that we've met, I've already told you or I gave you an assignment that we will be that you will be needing to read the story of the rose, the ant, and the pig. Did did you guys read that? Huh? Okay. That's great. But if you really read that one, I will be asking a question, okay? Okay, great. So, okay, I will be asking a question. Um, okay. So our my first question, can someone tell me or can someone please summarize to me what happened on the story? Okay, it seems like everyone really did because I can see that you guys are raising your hand. I am impressed. Okay, let's call on Noah. Thank you so much for that, Noah. I really appreciate that one. Let's give Noah a virtual round of applause. Yeah. So, her, all his, what he mentioned, he actually got them correctly. So it shows that Noah really read the story. So, actually, I have a question here. So, let's first, okay. So my question is, okay. So what animals that grew or that grows or grew a roses in the garden. Who is that? Or what animal is that? Yes, Emma. It's the little pig or the pig. Yes, correct. So, so can someone tell me who is the funny in the story that was pertaining to? Yes, Oliver. Okay, that is an ant, correct. So So we know that he couldn't upon or up yes upon uh what's the name of okay upon Noah says earlier that the ant couldn't go through because the pig was there. So after an hour, so the ant was actually waiting. So after an hour, so his patience paid off. Okay, so that's the time wherein the pig actually went to his friend, which is Roxy's house, to eat a breakfast, and that's the time wherein Ant went through to the roses. Okay, and so the ant was on the rose, and what did the ant think that time? What did he? What did the ant did to the pink? I'm sorry, to the pig. Yes, Ava. Is that Ava or Alva? Yeah, okay, thank you. It's Ava. Thank you. Okay, what's your answer? Yes, so the ant pranked, yes, the ant pranked the pig. Wherein the ant says, or the ant wanted to show to pink that the rose um is saying something, or the rose can speak, correct? And what happened to the pig? He he believed on that. Yes, the pig believed on that. And so what did the pig do when he believed on that? Yes, Elijah. Oh, sorry, it's Elijah. Okay, yes, Elijah. Very good. So the pig went to his friends, friend's house and tell to, tell her everything. So, okay, that's Roxy's house. So, what type of animal is Roxy? Yes, William? Okay, so Roxy is a fox. So they went now to the gardens, to the pig's garden, and that is the time that um they went there, and the pig was trying to show Roxy that the roses is speaking, but the ant did not say anything. And what happened to the pig? Yes, James. Yeah, so the pig felt embarrassed. And when he felt embarrassed, what happened to him? Okay, so the pig went to other places because of the embarrassment. So nobody knows where the pig is even now. Some says that the pig left the country, and the other says that the pig is hiding in the forest, still embarrassed about this day. So what is our moral of the story and this? What is our what have we learned in this story? Yes, Isabella. Correct. So we should not believe we should not always believe. We should always look in, or we have to check if it's actually true. We should always do a second check before we believe into something, correct? Okay. Very good. Is there any other lesson or moral of the story? Yes, Lucas. Very good. So that's actually correct. So we should as so Lucas mentioned that it's about the ant. What did the ant did? So um we should not prank people because we don't know what is the impact of what we we were going to do to that person, like what happened to the pig, right? So because of the embarrassment, the pig lost his confidence and went to the other country, wherein the pig is actually peaceful on his garden, but because of what did the ant do, or what did the ant did that time, wherein he pranked the pig, it made him left his own or peaceful life, correct? Okay, we have here another. Okay, Mia, what's the, what's your, oh yeah, okay, yes. Okay, that's a great observation as well. Yeah, we should not be too sensitive because if we actually became too sensitive, it actually lose ourselves. Wherein what happened to the pig? He The pig was too serious about his life, wherein he take his embarrassment too much, wherein it actually made him left the country. Correct? Um, it's fine that it's fine. Sometimes we will that really happened to us, and that's really fine. Embarrassment is just an emotion that comes and go. We should not live on that. Correct? Okay. Thank you so much for those who share their what have they learned in the story. That I really appreciate that one. Okay, so I today we are almost finished to our topic. All right. I actually have an assignment for everyone. We're in this one. Kindly please take a screenshot or kindly write this down in your notes or in your paper. I will give you 2 minutes for this one to screenshot and do anything that you want. Okay, so the timer starts now. If you have any question, kindly comment it down, okay? Or kindly open up your mic. Okay, thank you. Are you done having a screenshot? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, very good. Is there any question regarding our assignment? Yes, Henry. Okay, so for your question, we are just getting a synonyms of the word that you can see or you think is unfamiliar to you. You will just getting or you will just list 10 words that you think unfamiliar to you, and you will getting a synonyms of those words. Okay. All right. Am I clear? Did I answer your question? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Is there any more question from everyone? Okay. It seems like no one. No more question. Okay. Um. Thank you, guys. So I think that's all for today. Okay. It seems like that's all for today. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you all. I hope to see you again on our next meeting, okay? And of course, together with your assignment. Ma'am cannot forget an assignment. Yeah. I don't know how to forget assignment. Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you for coming, guys, and thank you for listening. Have a great day, okay? Bye-bye.